Well, fall is upon us, which can only mean a few things. More scarves, more fall hiking when the weather's a little cooler, the days are a little shorter, and harvesting your autumn olives. So that's what we're talking about today. I've got my sidekick here with me, my little ZZ, and we're harvesting some autumn olives today. And this is an invasive species that you may not have known was as delicious as it is, and also that it could be growing right in your backyard, anywhere from the eastern seaboard all the way to Missouri where we live, and then even parts of Canada and Washington and Oregon you can find these delicious berries. Now it's called autumn olive, but what's the other name for it, JoZi?
Japanese silverberry.
That's right. So, oops, we dropped a few. Let's pick those up, and while we're doing that, we'll show you our little paleo shoes here that we're out grounding in, because when we forage we like to ground and get nature and the earth's magnetism in our feet. So check out paleoshoes.com. Now let's jump right into how to identify the autumn olive in your neck of the woods. So we'll come up here, and as you can see, the leaves of the autumn olive are long, elliptical, egg-shaped leaves, but the cool feature that you're going to notice on the other side is what, JoZi? What's on the underside that they're going to notice?
Like a silvery, almost silvery underside.
Yeah, so that's how you're going to identify the autumn olive, is you're going to notice a silvery underside. They're kind of like a silvery bush when you see them off on the roadside or in parks, such as where we are. This is in our campground. We've got a ton of autumn olives around here, so we're going to have a huge harvest. Then, so what you want to know about identifying the berries is that in the spring, they're actually like this yellow-white tubular flower that is so aromatic. So when you walk by it, you're going to smell those flowers, and they're beautiful. Also, as time goes on, you're going to see the berries turn what color first as they pop out?
Kind of greenish.
Kind of greeny silver. Yeah, just like that. And then as time goes on, they're going to turn more of a orangey and then to a red finally when they're ready to harvest. Now you can harvest them September through October, but before then they're going to be a little sour. When are they the sweetest, JoZi? What would you notice about them being the sweetest? Which berries are the sweetest?
Well, the berries that are sweetest are mostly the berries that are in the sun.
That's right. So get the berries that have been exposed to the sun, because they're going to be sweeter. Medicinal benefits. Let's talk about the medicinal benefits of the autumn olive. These berries are 17 times higher in lycopene than tomatoes. That means that if you're interested in heart health, in cancer prevention, and if you're looking for a powerful antioxidant in general to help build your resilience, these berries are the ones for you, because not only are they high in lycopene, but they're also high in vitamin A, which is great for your thyroid, and vitamin C, which is preventative against that big pandemic that's going on right now. So we've got our harvest. Now we're going to talk about a few other things. What's the taste like, nature girl?
Mom, so at first, can I eat one?
Yeah.
Just at first, you'll kind of taste like a sweet for a second. Then it gets kind of like pretty sour. Then when you're like almost done soon, it tastes like dry water.
Okay. I will say that the seeds in them, you can eat them, and the cool thing about them is actually the seeds are good for cough, and they actually have a compound in them that help with lung issues, used in a lot of ancient medicines and things like that. So we've got a lot more berries that are still kind of yellowy orange that we're going to go get in a few weeks. So just keep watching your bush, wait till they're bright red in the sun, and go harvest them and see what you can do with yours. What you're going to do with these when you get them. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a fruit leather. Yep, you can eat them. Surely you can just grab them and eat them like JoZi's doing. But you can also make a fruit leather, which is what we're going to do. So we've washed, and now we're washed our autumn olives. Now we're mashing them up so that we can start to make our fruit leather.
Yummy.
So JoZi's mashing them up. We got to get them nice and mashed. Then we're going to put. You gotta have muscles to mash up them. Yeah,
but
you got muscles.
I barely have any.
Well, they're growing. So we're gonna make the world's tiniest fruit leather, because that's all we were able to harvest. But I've got this on the stove. I'm getting ready to turn it on. And then I'm going to add a bit of Manuka honey to make it more medicinal. So for our fruit leather, we want it nice and sweet, which the berries are sweet, but the Manuka will actually help it to be more medicinal and sweeter.
We'll probably break the world record for tiniest fruit leather.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a 1 serving size here. Okay, we've let this cook down for about 5 minutes. Now we're going to transfer it. Oh, you know what? We want to add just a sprinkle of sea salt.
Hey, I was just going to ask that.
Yeah, just to cut the sweetness, just in case it's too sweet. You always want to have that blend of a little bit of salt in there.
What can be too sweet?
I know. Let's transfer now to our dehydrator where we're going to dehydrate. So I am living in a small space, so I have a dehydrator that goes part of my Instant Pot. So I have the dehydrator lid that goes on my Instant Pot. So what I'm going to do here is put this on the parchment paper that I've lined my little dehydrator pan with here. And we're just going to kind of spread it out like a little teeny tiny fruit leather.
Yeah, we're definitely going to break the world record for fruit leather.
As you can see, the seeds are in there. That's fine because, again, the seeds are medicinal and they're easy to crunch. So think of it as a fruit and nut fruit leather, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I've got my Instant Pot air fryer dehydrator lid on. I've got my sad little 1 serving fruit leather. I'm going to put this on, and JoZi knows it takes a long time to do fruit leather because it's going to take about 2 to 4 hours to dehydrate, so she's out reading her books over there. So we're going to put it on, dehydrate. We're going to do about maybe 165, and then we're going to do about 2 hours, and we'll check it and see if it's ready then. Okay, it's a couple hours later. We've got our little fruit leather all done here, and JoZi's going to give us a little taste test. Now, it's not the prettiest fruit leather you've ever seen, but
Is it hot?
No, it's not hot. Let's see what she thinks.
It's really good.
Is it good?
I actually might eat it all.
You might eat it all. Okay, I might let you. So there you go. Fruit leather from the autumn olive tree. Try some out for yourself. Get the medicinal benefits and just the fun of collecting it. And there it goes. Promo code alert. What is one of the easiest tips to improve your sleep and lower your stress? Blue light blocking, of course. So Alan, nope, not your neighbor or your friend Alan, but actually artificial light at night, ALAN. Alan is something that after dark, if you have that artificial light, maybe fluorescent lighting or blue lights in your house or a TV shining in your face or a smartphone shining in your face after dark, stimulates your adrenals to not only make cortisol, giving you that I'm too wired to sleep feeling, but also blocks melatonin production. So even if you fall asleep, you will find you have trouble staying asleep. In addition to that, studies have shown that blue light after dark stimulates insulin production, leading to weight gain through late night munchies or just simply by muscle breakdown from stress. And that muscle turns into sugar. That elevates your blood sugar. That causes weight gain. So simply putting on blue light blocking glasses from swanwicksleep.com can be a recipe for sleeping better and even losing weight. And right now, you can save 10% off your favorite stylish pair of Swannies by using my code FITFOR10. That's FITFOR 10. Visit swanwicksleep.com and use my code today. My favorite pair? I'm currently loving the aviators, so get you some today.